Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and updates from the football world. Once again, we have witnessed, I would say a very crazy match in the Indian Super League between the South Indian rivals in Bengaluru FC and Chennaiyin FC. And to be honest, I was not surprised by the way, Indian players played in this match because, you saw some glimpses of quality at display, but at the same time, you saw howlers as well. And, it was a very, very big surprise. It was a game which was catastrophic for goalkeepers and it couldn't have gone worse for either of them. You are seeing on one side the number one goalkeeper for Indian national team, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, and I think the number three for the Indian national team, Vishal Kaith on the other side. Both teams are, going in with a standard 4-4-2 formation, and you expected Chennaiyin FC to be more defensively compact, having conceded only 3 goals in their first 6 games in the Hero Indian Super League. On the other hand, Bengaluru FC were looking to, rattle the opposition with the likes of, Prince Ibarra, Udanta Singh and Suresh Wangjam to create all sorts of problems. But the way the first half started, I was just so surprised by the way Bengaluru FC were so exposed at the back. There was no, sign of resilience, and every time Chennai FC were looking to hit on the counter attack, they looked so defensively open, and it could have been easily 3 or 4-0 in the first 20 minutes. Rahim Ali, I'm sorry to say you are a good player, but you need to improve your finishing because at the elite level, if you don't take your chances, you will suffer, and that's exactly what happened in this match. Chennai FC got the opener thanks to Murzaev. I think it was in the 4th minute. It was a very well taken goal, a solo effort which Gurpreet Singh Sandhu had no chance to stop. But the way Bengaluru FC came back into this match due to the lapses of concentration by Chennai FC was something which we have to give credit to Marco, their coach, because he did a tactical change which I think changed the entire complexion of the match. And if Chennai FC had taken their chances, they could have been out of sight in the first half an hour. But as we know, football is a crazy game, and sometimes if you don't take your chances, you will suffer. So Bengaluru FC hit them on a very good counter, and unluckily, it was a handball decision, which to be honest, I don't know why Indian referees are so confused when it comes to handball rules. The player, I think it was Jerry on the right hand side, who had kept his hand in a natural position close to his body, and he's turning on the backside. And if you give that as a handball and concede it as a penalty, it is something which is really really baffling, to be honest. And it was the stroke of luck which Bengaluru FC got in this match. And Clayton Silva, we all know, is a very clinical finisher, and once again the Brazilian stepped forward to equalize for Bengaluru FC. Well, on the stroke of halftime, you are seeing a howler once again. This was something which we have seen in so many matches in the Indian Super League, that whenever a set piece is taken, sometimes the goalkeepers are not aware of their positioning and their decision making is just so baffling. Vishal Kaith is a goalkeeper who is somewhat considered to be a consistent keeper who does not make rash decisions, but I just don't understand what he's doing. He's not able to command his 6-yard box, and a clear shout to his defenders would have ensured that he catches the ball cleanly, but he is in no man's land, and Alan Costa is there for Bengaluru FC to take the lead. And at halftime, it is a crazy match. It is 2-1 in favor of Bengaluru, and once the second half started, Rahim Ali finally got his goal after missing some sitters. It is 2-2 after 50 minutes, and still you are considering that this match can go either way. And I think Chennai FC were not lucky enough to take their chances. Bengaluru FC still started slowly in the second half, but as Sunil Chetri came onto the game as a substitute, I think that changed the match because he brings fresh legs, and his cleverness on the ball ensured that Bengaluru FC take the lead. It was a very composed finish by Udanta Singh, someone we are not associated to seeing finish quite often for the number of chances that he gets, but he buried it into the back of the net. And I think it was still 20 minutes to go, and it was 3-2 in favor of Bengaluru FC. And once again, we are seeing a howler by Vishal Kaith. I just don't understand. It is basic goalkeeping. Well, if you talk about a goalkeeper, he needs to command his 6-yard box. He needs to ensure that his defense is resolute, and he needs to catch basic, footballs, because when it comes down to the ball, you have to make sure that you are in command, in control, and take routine catches. It is as simple as that. There is, nothing you can do about it if you have a bad day in the office. But I'm sure Vishal Kaith would be having a sleepless night, because it was something that we never expected. Even Gurpreet Singh Sandhu, the number one of the Indian national team, is, so confused when it comes to decision making, and it's a routine catch which he should have saved. He should have caught it with both hands for Rahim Ali's equalizer, but it is going through his legs, through his hands, and into the back of the net. Well, if this kind of goalkeeping we see at the national level, well, we will be not surprised if we get beaten by 5 or 6 goals by a very strong opposition. And this is something which we have seen in the past, that Indian goalkeepers lack the awareness, and sometimes they make very wrong decisions. I must say that there have been some good goalkeepers as well. You have the likes of Singh, who was outstanding for FC Goa and also got a call up to the Indian national team and performed really well. And this was something which we never expected from the likes of Vishal Kaith, who would be having a howler of a match. Still, it ended 4-2 in favor of Bengaluru FC, and this is a route potentially back for them into the top 4, the playoff positions in the Hero ISL. So the moral of the story is the Indian goalkeepers need to up their game, because if they start conceding such goals, I'm just worried about what the future of Indian football will be, because we have quality goalkeeping coaches not only training at the elite level but also at the grassroots level, who are licensed enough to make sure that we have a new crop of talented goalkeepers coming into the fray. And the likes of Vishal Kaith and Gurpreet Singh Sandhu need to lead by example and ensure that they are the goalkeepers, the role models that can pave the way for the future generation to follow. So all in all, I must say that it was a very lucky escape for Bengaluru FC, because they would have been clearly destroyed in the first half by Chennaiyin. But when you don't take your chances, you are bound to suffer, as I had said. And once again, we are seeing a classic South Indian derby in the Hero Indian Super League. So guys, please let me know what are your thoughts about the goalkeeping quality of Indian players. Are they good enough to play in either the Europa League or any other professional league in world football? And where are the voids which we need to fill in Indian football? It's still a long way to go in the Hero ISL. Please let me know what are your thoughts about the final 4 who will finish towards the business end of the league, and let me know your thoughts on the quality of Indian goalkeepers as well. And for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.